Vertical video.
Oh dear.
No sins.
Okay, guys.
You can't see us because we're in pajamas.
And if the bed looks untidy, it because it is when we filmed the Let's Try on this earlier.
There was licorice and chocolate here.
Yeah. This is the last night at Alcon. I bought some action figures, and after much cajoling, Omega...
Given some as well.
Yeah, given some too. Omega has agreed to take part in this little video about the new action figures.
Much cajoling.
Yes, we have. She is beautifully and most graciously accepted doing it.
Okay.
First one we got, because mostly I got Toxic fucking Crusaders and Rock Lords. In fact, all of them I got.
You should show them.
Bozo.
Oh my god. Just
through visits to Leicester in the last couple of years, I have almost come up with a complete set of fucking Toxic Crusaders. I also got...
It's focusing on their faces.
It's been a little while since I watched Toxic Crusaders because I can't actually remember the character's name.
No.
He's one of the... Well, obviously one of the Toxic Crusaders. And in fact, I might be a crazy sort of Trauma fan, but I would love to see a Toxic Avenger film from Trauma with the characters from Toxic Crusaders. It would be the funniest thing ever, especially if it's, you know, NC-17 like the other Toxic Avenger movies. But let's change it up a little bit.
We'll change it up.
I got another fucking Rock Lord.
You got a lot of Rock Lords, as I recall.
I did, because they were only £4 this time. Last time they were like £8. But
Rock Lord market has...
Apparently so. This one is the one Rock Lord I can remember the name of, because although I buy Rock Lords like a motherfucker...
I thought his name should be Pyrite.
It should be, but he was called Nugget, and he was voiced by Roddy McDowell in the movie. The terrible, terrible movie. The thing I find charming about Rock Lords is they're so fucking useless. It's just imagine it, our entire...
The wonderful thing about Rock Lords is Rock Lords are wonderful things.
Like, it turned into a fucking slab of gold. No one's ever gonna, you know...
Probably fool's gold. It's probably iron pyrite.
He's, you know, in combat, you turn into a precious metal that people will want to pick up and take with you. Is this the idea of infiltration?
He's designed to be a prisoner.
What else we got here? Got another Rock Lord. This one doesn't even look like... this one might be transformed wrong. I believe this is the big boss of the Rock Lords, who was voiced by Terry Savalas in the movie GoBots Battle of the Rock Lords, where the Rock Lords figure out that inviting cars that transform into robots...
Would you like to come in our war, please?
Yeah, basically. They discover that would be a good advantage against other guys who can't fucking move when transformed. Well, although in the cartoon they can move, they sort of roll and somehow launch themselves.
And gather no moss.
Yeah. I would love to meet the person who decided that the Rock Lords would be a good idea, because it's amazing. And I really want Transformers, because they own rights to GoBots, to bring in the Rock Lords, like some sort of lost colony of Cybertronians who went mad. Open this other bag, because not only did I buy some, but Mr. Stuart Ashen, who I hung out with today...
nice guy.
Yeah. And last night... he gave me some Toxic Crusaders as well. This is obviously one of the villains, who I can't remember the name of. And he has... I'm sure this is some form of Kung Fu grip. And he does look a little bit like Teddy. It's the glasses.
Not the Cybertronics. It's the glasses.
Yes. The Rock Lord. You know, rocks are clearly green. Have you never seen a green rock?
It could be like... have copper in it. Copper, when it degrades, it turns green.
Oh.
It could be like malachite or...
Malachite is the villain from Tibolti Fleet. This one's a dinosaur rock.
Malachite is also the fusion of lapis lazuli and jasper.
Dinosaur rock, I'm pretty sure there is a Finnish heavy metal band like that, of dinosaurs playing metal for kids.
I think there is, actually. I think there's a This Exists video about it.
Guys, watch This Exists if you can. It is amazing. The guy is like... he's like Apollo Z Hack if he was a hipster, and he tells you about random shit. Yeah. Move your fucking arm in there. I don't want to transform. This one is a villain one, but I can't remember his name or even the actor. See how rusty I'm getting? I don't think the female Rock Lord or rock lady, if you will, who was voiced by Margot Kidder, actually had a toy.
Oh, sexism.
Yeah, basically.
Amongst rocks.
Amongst the stuff I bought, can't show you this in detail because it's all sort of in bags, but Neil, who is one of the guys who plays Minions occasionally,
Neil!
He requested me, because we went to the Leicester Vintage, which is England's greatest toy shop, and he wanted some Aliens stuff. So I showed him, I took pictures of the Aliens action figures. They made a lot. And he was like, actually, no, fuck the Aliens action figures. I want the Aliens micro machines. So you got like a space jockey type shit there. You got, I believe that's the Sulaco. You've got, that's face-hugged Kane, and you got Ripley. That actually might be the Nostromo then. Or not the Nostromo, the Narcissus. So, motherfuckers, and like a true brilliant person, Neil, his plan is to take these micro machines, at least the vehicles, and cast them so he can build his own replicas. I don't know what he's going to do with them, but
Evil genius things?
Probably. Like this little lot cost a tenner. All the rest of it put together cost about 30.
Just to let you know, we only have 15:01 in a video, according to my phone.
Minutes left?
Yeah, we're at 6.5 minutes.
Okay, I'm going as fast as I can. I also got this one, this little collection here.
Do you still have the sticker I put on his tongue?
No.
Oh.
See, also we met a lovely guy called Lee Sands, who occasionally reviews on YouTube reviews toys. And he brought me some Toxic Crusaders, because apparently people heard that I wanted Toxic Crusaders. So, he sold me this guy for a very decent price for less than I would have paid for in the shop. So that was cool. And he had some action stuff. This is the Junkyard Dog, I think he's called. He's like a cross between a homeless guy and an actual junkyard dog merged in toxic waste and became this member of the Toxic Crusaders. He also sold me Major Disaster or General Disaster. He's like a military guy who fell into a radioactive swamp and became like a plant soldier dude. He's also one of the heroic Toxic Crusaders. And one of the villainous minions of the villains, like that, he's missing like his backpack and stuff. So he sold me these, which was it was a good price for all three. But then back to the legend that is Ashens. He had a lot of Toxic Crusaders because he was going to give them to Harry Partridge, because apparently he heard Harry Partridge wanted them, from Happy Harry's animations. But then he got them all before he was able to give them to him, so he had these sitting around to give to someone, and it's like, Hagan, what's Toxic Crusaders? There you go. So, he gave me a different Major Disaster and a different minion, but these ones have all the stuff. So I'm like, holy shit, and they're also semi-sealed. So, good work. So I'm really glad I paid for the slightly less good version. But you always need more than one minion, and this guy you can clone plants by taking off part and planting it somewhere.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, and now we're on to the last couple of rock lords. Because this shop is amazing.
Amazing.
I got another rock lord. This guy's grey. He's got a butt for a head.
And as one of the Scottish folks from Gorehound's team pointed out, you hold him upside down, he's also got a ball sack.
Oh, that is amazing. This guy is the rudest rock lord ever. He's like, I'm the porno rock lord. Even looks like he's got some sort of, well, it might be a crotch, might be tits, who knows. Doo-doo-doo.
What's that little dance?
I've decided this one is gay.
Okay.
Because he looks like an alien, that means he's a gay-alien.
Butthead scrotal rock lord.
Yes. Oh, look, it looks like a face. Angry face. And the last rock lord I got, but they had some giant rock lords where they cost like actual money. So I was like, I'm not spending like 20 quid on a giant pterodactyl rock lord. Maybe if I come back in a couple of more years and that's the only one I'm missing, then maybe. But not yet. I have not fallen down the rabbit hole of rock lord needing quite that much. I'm sure this is one of the heroic ones because he looks like he's meant to look humanish and pleasant.
Yeah, he's like half human.
Yeah. Oh no, I can't see. He looks
I'm
like
human on my mother's side and granite on my father's.
He looks like he's got like barbecue. I can barbecue my own head. And he's like, severely under-armoured on his back. Is his shoes meant to... Yeah, he's got really long feet. Oh. So the moral is, Rock Lords are hilariously useless in combat, and this makes them charming, and I need to have all of them. Because you've never actually seen it, but I actually have a really good collection of Transformers from over the years, some older than I am, and because I am actually a big Transformers fan, though generally Generation 1. And Rock Lords is just like an offshoot of an offshoot.
I got a Transformer, it's already packed though. It was Jumpstarter. It was not a real one. He was basically like, you transformed him into a car, revved him back until he clicked, let him go and he'd go, fwee! And transform in mid-fwee. And so he's supposed to like leap and then land on his feet. That never happened.
Try Rock Lord like that. Look.
I also got a little Darth Vader minifigure, like the kind I used to have when I was little. You press his belt and his lightsaber lights up.
Seriously, guys, if you're in England, go to Leicester. Go to Vintage Comics and Toys. It's fucking legendary. I mean, Ashens, he reviews little toys. I told him to go there. He came early to the con just to check out to see if the hype was real. And he left with about 70 quid worth of stuff.
Seriously?
He did, yes. A lot of Street Sharks. Not sure why.
So many Street Sharks.
But seriously, we're going to go to bed. It is pretty late. We're going early tomorrow back to
inebriated.
Back to Northern Ireland.
Back to the north.
Remember, rock those lords.